Hello and welcome back for episode 41 of this journey through the J-League. We are today playing our first ever game in the J1 against Yokohama. We've got transfers to talk about, we've got the finances to talk about, and to be honest, I'm starting to wonder if this is a step too far. We've got a lot to get through, so let's just get straight into it. So for starters, here we are in the J1 for the first ever time, and it's a little bit daunting, to be honest, especially when we look at the season preview and our expected finish of 19th, which really isn't great. I'm hoping that will not happen. Our board want us to attempt to not get relegated. I'm hoping we can do that. This is a major step up for us. And the team we're playing today in Yokohama, they're predicted to finish about 11th, so hopefully we can really put them to the sword today. Now, obviously, we didn't cover the end of the season last year because we pretty much won it in that last game. And the day after, another game was played, and that basically confirmed our win of the league. And after that, we actually had a pretty terrible end to the season. We drew, lost, and drew. And I'm not really sure what happened. We just had a really terrible run of form, and we just couldn't stop conceding, really. We kept scoring very early on. But we don't need to look at that anymore, because we are into a new season. We've had a pretty decent pre-season, scored a lot of goals, and annoyingly ended it with a draw against Tokyo 23. Now, as I mentioned, our finances have not been great. I've spoken about this a couple of times in the last few episodes, and basically we just spend too much money every single month, and that is down to the stadium really more than anything. We just don't get a lot of money in as gate receipts. That's not really my fault. I've asked for it countless times to be upgraded, or the stadium to be even like bought, because we don't even own the stadium. And subsequently we've had to actually sell some players for the future. As you can see, we've got a fairly healthy budget for now, or fairly healthy balance rather, but that is pretty much down to the players that we've had to sell. And all the players that we have actually sold have largely been B-team players, or players that don't really play anymore, and we've got a pretty decent amount for them. So I'm not going to go through every single player that we've loaned out and whatnot, because there's not really much point, but I'll go through some of the headline sales that we've made, and we've still got a few more to go through, which I'll cover shortly. So Taiki Hashimoto, I mean, he looks like a good prospect, but he wasn't really playing, and when a bid for 800k came in, I was just like, he's got to go. I think we've got a sell-on clause with that as well, so hopefully we'll be able to make some future money on that. Hector Moreno was a guy that we got for free transfer goalie. With the foreign rules, he's just never going to play. He looks like a decent goalie. I imagine he will turn out to be a decent J2 goalie, but right now there was no need to keep him, so sold him $500,000. Yuki Kai. He just wasn't ever going to step up to this level, to be honest. Yes, he was consistent, and he had been here for a while, but 400k for him is a pretty decent amount. Same for Takeo Fukushima. He wasn't really going to play, so had to offload him as well. 400k. Ateba was a guy who bought in for a free transfer. Wasn't ever going to play. 300k going up to 700k with quite easy add-ons. Jojo just kept moaning, so sold him. Terracado never played, sold him. Nathan Risden was a goalie that was out on loan last year, sold him for 160k. I don't think he's worth that, but hey, he's gone now. It's not my problem. We also got rid of some other players on free transfers. Ronaldo's gone. He was never going to really play for us again because of the foreign issue. Sounds a bit dodgy, because of the foreign registration problems that we're having at the moment. Sold him as well, and we've got a load of players out on loan. Now, players that we bought in, there's a lot of young players here. Richard Nador, we've actually had him for a while. He's finally turned 18 and moved into the first team. I'm trying to get him out on loan at the moment, again, because he is a foreign national. We can only play a set amount of players, but I do have him in the first team for now, just in case I can squeeze him into a game. Now, another player that I've got here was just a player that I managed to find, just roaming around looking through all of the random nations in the world, and I found this centre-back, this Czech Republic, or Czechia centre-back, and he's very good. Decent jumping and heading as well, and considering what we know about a lot of the defenders at this level, none of them have particularly great jumping or height or heading. So hopefully him alongside Kojima will be able to get us a few goals this season. As part of that deal, he wanted somebody else to come in to make him feel settled, and I brought this guy in, again, just happened across him as a free transfer. Very good left winger. Issue being that they are obviously both foreign nationals, but they are quite young, so hopefully we'll be able to make them Japanese nationals at some point. But I'm trying to get him out on loan so he can get some more game time. He is under 21, so he'll be exempt from registration, which is kind of useful. This guy I've put out on loan. Again, he looked like a good prospect. I'm not believing the star rating. I think he's got some really good stats there. So hopefully he'll have a decent loan and come back a better player. And this guy, Ganiev, remember him? I had him a few seasons back. I saw that he was going for a free transfer after being released by the club that we sold him to. And I think it was just a nostalgia buy, really. Again, I'm trying to put him out on loan so he can play some more games, and then I'll probably sell him down the line. But he was just there. I had to do it. Again, another player for the future. 17-year-old Izumi, centre-back, got really decent jumping on him, and heading as well is good at the moment for a 17-year-old. I'm trying to get him out on loan, but I can't at the moment because he is under 18. So as soon as he turns 18, I'm going to try and get him out on loan and get some more experience. Did the same with this guy, Iraqi, 18-year-old, ball-winning midfielder. Just trying to get him some experience. He's got really good consistency, and he is out on loan at the moment. Same again for this guy, left winger, Miyagi. He looks pretty good for the future, so hopefully he'll do a good job for under 18s, and in the future we can put him out on loan. There is a recurring theme here. This guy actually has finally joined the club, having been here on trial for however long it's been since I signed him. He looked better when I signed him, if I'm honest. I don't entirely think he'll stay at the club for a very long time. He'll probably go out on a loan and then I might sell him. And the last one here is just a backup goalie, because I'm looking to offload Kawasaki, and I need a good backup. Or Japanese backup, because as we know, there are a lot of registration issues. This guy fits the bill, to be honest. He's happy to be a backup. He's got some pretty good stats on him. His reflexes could be a little bit better, to be honest, but jumping, aerial reach, communication, handling, that all looks good to me. And in the way of other transfers going on, I've got a bit of a bidding war going on at the moment for this guy, Timo Fuchs. He's in the last year of his contract. Keep trying to renew it, but he just wasn't really interested. So I'm looking at offloading him at the moment. We've managed to get it from 300k to 450 at the moment, which is going pretty well. So hopefully I can push that up a little bit more and maybe finish around 550, 600. This guy here, Karami, another goalie who was in our reserves that will never play for the first team, and I'm just trying to offload him, to be honest, to make a bit of extra cash. Yamada is currently under a bid for 300k. Nita as well for 50, and down here this guy, Osmar Gonzalez. Again, he's probably never going to play for the club. He doesn't look good enough to play for the club. But we're potentially getting 425k for him. So I'm quite happy with that. So if we quickly look over the club vision for this season, as I mentioned earlier, they just want us to attempt to avoid relegation. So this season's going to be really, really hard and probably very miserable. But if we can stay up, I think we can really build on that. And with the players that we've got, we can really build on that. And they want us to be competitive in the League Cup, and we never really have. It's been a really disappointing thing that we haven't really had any proper cup runs since getting into the J League proper. So hopefully we can actually sort of make up for that. And obviously, like I have been, trying to repair the club's financial damage, which shouldn't be my problem. Should be something that they sort out. But I think a way of them doing that is they're actually going to expand the stadium. I don't know how long that takes or how I even check that, to be honest. There must be a way of checking it. It doesn't look like there is a way of checking it, but they are trying to sort that out at the moment. And unfortunately, we're not going to be playing at home for the first game. We are playing away against Yokohama, and then we have quite an interesting run of games. So let's get to the lineup for the first game, and fingers crossed we can get a result. So something to quickly highlight is that Kojima will not be available today because he is injured, and Morihara is suspended, so he can't play. So we do have quite an interesting lineup. There is also another player here which I forgot to mention earlier because he was signed in the last cycle on a free transfer, is this guy here in Diego Paz. He's a new striker for us, 18 years old. Very good finishing, and he's a very good advanced forward, so I'm really hoping he can hit the ground running today and get us some goals. And this is the lineup. So Eric Muller, he's now actually happy, but he won't sign a new contract because he wants the rest of the team to be improved. We have got some players on trial that I'm hoping to get in that should hopefully improve some of the team, but this is what we've got today. We can actually have 5 foreign nationals play in. So we've got Eric Muller in goal. We've got Iwami at right back. Our new guy in Nemec at centre back, alongside Higashi, because we're only allowed a certain amount of foreign nationals. I can't put in AAA or Marcus today. So Nemec will be playing today alongside Higashi, Matsunaga at left back, Tanimoto at left wing, Ahmad, Toda and Sato in midfield. Sato's been out on a couple of loans, but I'm hoping this season will be the season that he really comes to fruition. Yuki on the right hand side and that man Paz up top. So let's not waste any more time. Let's just get straight into this game. It's boiling hot today. It's like 31 degrees, so it's only the one game today, and what a way to kick us off into the J1. So, of course, one thing I always forget to do is that we've got new kits, and the auto generation them brought out these ugly things, and I kind of love them because they are so ugly. But here we are in the J1 for the first ever time in this club's history, and we're on the front foot. Toda's got the ball, plays the ball for Yuki. Yuki shoots. Oh my god, he should have scored. He was offside. What a way that would have been to start the season. Right, so I'm going to give him a little bit of encouragement and hope that will give them, some zest in what they're doing. Kind of kept largely the same team from previous years, or from last year even. So I'm really hoping that we can prove what we can do in this league. Yamada T's on the ball. Paz has chased him down there, but we've managed to intercept. Paz has got it out to Yuki. Yuki, play the ball through, mate. Toda's got the ball. Shoot! Oh my god. Oh, is he offside? No. Hang on, is there VAR? Oh, yes, we've got VAR now. Just to add to the excitement. Oh, okay. I was going to say it's going to add to the excitement, but it doesn't in this case. Was he offside? Let's have a look at this. Yeah, he was miles offside. Jesus. Hold your run, boy. Hold your run. This is a good sign. If we're putting this pressure on them and they're losing the ball in their defence, we can really sort of get at them. Although Sato is not having a particularly good game, so hopefully he gets a little bit better. Here we go. We've got our first corner of the game. Matsunaga crosses it in. Can we win the header? Where is Nemec? Where is Nemec? Is that Nemec there? Yuki's got the ball. Can he cross it in? He crosses it low. To Toda. Hits the side net. Oh no, it was blocked. Really giving them a run for their money at the moment. Matsunaga with another corner into the front post. Oh, we should be winning that. They've headed away. That's the end of the highlight. But we've got another one straight away. Matsunaga on the other side now. Ahmad plays it back to Sato. Sato into Matsunaga. Crosses it in. Paz wins the header. Oh my god, was that just wide? Jesus, I thought that was dropping in. I'm going to give him some more encouragement. Maybe next time I'll give him a praise because they are playing well. Sato plays it back to Iwami. Back to Sato. He's getting some pressure put on him, but Iwami's got it. Into Toda. Toda, can he find the right pass? He does to Iwami. Cross it in, son. Toda, Yuki, someone, do something. Yuki, inside, cuts inside, shoots, blocked. They've cleared it away, but Sato is there to clean up. Well done, mate. Matsunaga now. Can he get down that left-hand side? He does. Crosses it in to the back post. Keeper claims it. Ishikawa. Both our defenders being on yellow cards is not great. I'm not enjoying that. That's going to make me really stressed later on in the game, I'm sure. But they've got the ball here. Marcelo Ryan plays it out to I can't even pronounce that name. Tokunaga. He's now going to try and get down that right-hand side. But he plays the ball back and Tanimoto wins it. We're now on the counter-attack. Toda's running with it. Keep going. Keep going. Play it inside. Ahmad. Outright. Iwami on the overlap. Someone. Anyone. No option there for him. Tanimoto's got the ball into the box. Shoots. God, we keep straying offside. I'm not going to enjoy it if we spend this entire game without scoring. Tokunaga free kick here, and off the post. They've crossed it in here, and oh, that's way too easy. Who's defending him? Okay, we're doing okay, but I think we could be doing better. Moller plays it into Higashi. Higashi, long ball, and that's a bit of a waste. Tokunaga into Ibata, plays it back to their goalie Ishikawa. Plays it into their defence. They're just getting a little bit more possession at the moment, which is meaning we're not really doing much. We're now losing the ball a bit too easily in midfield. That ball out to him was not very good. Matsumoto's getting down that wing. Don't foul him. He's got into the box, shoots over the bar. Toda's playing well, but it doesn't really mean anything if we're not actually putting any of our chances away. They play the ball in there. Nemec has played a very loose ball into midfield again, and they've picked it back up. They're trying to get down that left-hand wing, but we have got back quite well defensively. Toda should have intercepted that better. Keeper makes a very good save. Higashi is not... 3 of our defenders are on yellow cards now. I'm going to have to tell him to be careful in a minute. Ball in here, headed up, but all the way back to their corner taker, and it was played to the edge, but Yucky got in there and cleared it away. Hopefully that's the last highlight before half-time, and it is. So we should probably give these boys a little bit of a dig in, because, there are some players on this pitch who aren't playing particularly well. So I'm going to let them know that I'm not particularly happy. You weren't bad, but I believe they can do better. Part of me is wondering if I make a substitution, but then I've just realised we don't actually have any centre-backs on the bench. This could be an issue. Although Nishino, I do feel like could play there. He's got a decent jump on him, not the greatest header, but he could probably do a decent job at centre-back. He's quite a tall boy. So, worst case scenario, I'll take Higashi off and I'll put Nishino there, and we'll have to deal with the consequences, I think. But for now, one thing I'm going to do is just work the ball into the box off and maybe be a little bit more direct and slow the tempo down a bit, because although we had a few chances, especially early on, we're not getting anything after that. So hopefully we can be a bit more direct and get something out of this second half. Toda's on the ball here, plays it inside to Tanimoto, plays it into Paz. Paz, can he find the pass? He does to Matsunaga. Ahmad's run down the left. Shoot, mate. Or square. Oh, Paz had wandered offside. But Ahmad had wasted too much time. He should have had a shot there. We really need to just take these chances now. We're getting into the box, but we're not doing anything with it. So they've headed a loose ball here, and Paz has picked up, played it into Toda. Toda, lovely ball through for Yucky. Can he burst into the box and shoot? Oh, did he save that? Oh, he saved it. Oh, Yucky. I know Yucky's not got the best finishing, but he does bury those chances usually. Matsunaga into the front post, headed away. Tanimoto now plays it back to him. He's offside, surely. No, he's fine. Yucky got into the box. Square it. Oh, shot is blocked and then cleared away. I'm losing my mind. It's too hot. Yucky at the back post. Their defender managed to get in the way of him. He's not the tallest man. I wouldn't expect him to score headers, but Matsunaga with another corner for us here into the front post, headed away again. That's a good start to the second half. Good first 5 minutes. If we can really kick on from there. With the ball out to Tanimoto, we're really spreading them wide. Paz has got the ball into Yucky. Toda out wide to Iwami. Back into Toda. Into Ahmad. Get into the box. Shoot! Oh my god. This is going to be one of those games where it's 1-0 to them, isn't it? They're going to score really late on. But I'm going to have to think about some substitutions in a minute, because Tanimoto's really not having a good game. Alright, let's go for it. Let's do some changes. Yamamura, you can play out on the left today. And then I'm going to have to make that change. Nishino's going to have to come in at centre-back. And I don't know how well that's going to go. I'm going to give Diego Paz a little bit longer for now. And I may change it in a bit. And I think Sato might have to come off, because he's not had the best of times. But what this might mean is that I actually change formation a little bit. Let's get Toda pushed on. Watanabe as the ball-winning midfielder in midfield. Deep line playmaker in Ahmad, and then Toda can be an attacking midfield. And let's see what happens with this, because we then are quite top-heavy with some very good talent there. And then defensively, not so good, but We'll deal with that. We'll deal with that at a later point. I have faith in them. Let's give it to him. Toda, can he find the right pass into Ahmad? Nice. Watanabe is now burst on a little bit. Plays it back to Matsunaga, who's been tackled from behind, may I just add. Poor header down from Nemec there. Got intercepted in midfield, but we've managed to get bodies back in time. Kato on this left-hand side is trying to get past Iwami. Iwami wins it back. He should have a high rate, and I think he's actually done alright today. Yucky with the ball into Toda. Toda turns on it. Yamamura, he's cut inside. Can he find anybody? What's he doing? Where's he going? He's got wide somehow. Ahmad shoots. Yes! I think Ahmad scored the first goal in J2 for us as well. And here he is, scoring again. Yamamura, I was criticising where he was running, but hell, he's managed to get down this left-hand side, cut it back for Ahmad, who's burst into the box on that left-hand side, and buried it into the top left corner. That is 1-0 in the 66th minute. Let's give him some praise. Okay, I wasn't expecting this. We are 1-0 up. We've played very well, I think. Nishino plays the ball into Ahmad. Ahmad, let's take some time with it. Watanabe, where is the pass for him? Into Iwami. Iwami to Toda. Toda's just got free space at the moment. Yamamura, poor ball into Ahmad there. Should have done a lot better. Matsunaga, very well done getting back there. Toda's got the ball. Plays the ball through for Yamamura again. We're getting bodies into the box. Matsunaga, Toda, turn, shoot. Oh, keeper saves. Come on, boys. Matsunaga with another corner. We've had quite a few today. Comes in to the front post. Nemec wins the header, but it's just wide of the post. We've had 10 corners. And I think that was the first time we've really sort of done anything good with it. They've got the ball here. Played the ball through. Nemec was there to clean up. Yucky plays the ball into Toda. Toda turns. Gets it over to Yamamura. That was a very good switch there. Yamamura is now running. Crossed it in, but headed away. Watanabe's now got it. Plays it into Ahmad. Can he find a pass into Yucky? Back to Ahmad. I'm not entirely sure who he was trying to pass to there, but it was pretty poor. Their goalie's just gone long, and Matsumoto has just got in behind Matsunaga a bit too easily, I think. He's cut inside and he shoot. Moller making a save for the first time in quite a while, I think. I'm probably going to have to look at making some changes, but I'll have to do it after this corner. Played in. Nishino heads it away. Out to Kato. Out to him. Oh, blocked at the front post by Moller. Well done. Right, let's look at some changes. What can we do with what we've got? And the answer is not a huge amount. Yucky can come off. Shiba's going to go on that right-hand side. Iwami at left back? No, that'd be silly. Because I could bring Yoshimura on, but I don't entirely trust Yoshimura on that left-hand side because he has got a weak left foot. But I might just drop Matsunaga back to being support for now because I don't really want to push so many people forward. Paz has had an okay game, but I am going to take him off for Igawa, get Igawa on for the rest of the game, and I'm quite happy with where that's at. Although now I'm wondering whether to take Toda. No, I'll leave Toda on. He's playing alright. So let's leave it at that. That's the last changes I can make. Fingers crossed we can just go on and win this now. We've won the ball there quite high up again, but the ball's played through, but Nemec, again, recovering really well. He's got a very good rating today, and I think he deserves it. We played it long there, and I think I'm going to have to stop them from doing that because they've now got through. Oh, he's offside. Oh, please be offside. VAR. 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 Oh, damn it. What do I do now? Do I just shoot on sight and hit early crosses and see what happens? I'll play for set pieces again. Why not? Why not? Let's see what happens. You know, we're not expected to win this game. Yes, I would like to win this game, obviously, but we're not expected to. So if we can just even hold on for a draw, I'd be happy. And it will make me somewhat get over the fact that I've been sat in this sweat box for the last 45 minutes. Sheep has got down the right, crosses in to the back post, headed away, but nobody is there to clean up. They're just playing it long now, and I'm wondering whether to change our passing back to being short. They've got down the right hand side, squared it in. Matsumoto, he's trying to find the pass, but he can't. Nishino came flying in there. Let's stop that shot. Well done. Moller saves the shot from whoever that was then. I'm going to maybe not be so direct now, and let's just get... No, I'm not going to do time wasting just yet. I think that might be a bit mad. Let's hope nothing else happens, but they've got a free kick. The wall blocks it. Keeper claimed. Clock is slowly ticking away now. Let's just see out this game. Matsumoto crosses it in to the front post. Watanabe heads it away. Don't foul him. Matsumoto has got the ball again, squares it low, but Iwami clears it, squares it in. Watanabe's got it, but then he's lost it. It was a poor ball. Can he recover? Their player's gone down injured for whatever reason. Shiba's won it. Igawa. Let's take advantage of this. Let's take advantage of it. Shiba's getting down the right-hand side, or not. Maybe not. Iwami's now got it. Into Ahmad. Ahmad cuts inside. Matsunaga. Don't shoot. Don't be the one to shoot. Oh, for God. If that had gone in, obviously I wouldn't have complained, but he's not the person I wanted to be shooting there when we had a 6-on-4. We're countering. They've left so many men up top. Yamamura, let's be quicker, lads. Yamamura. Oh, it's gone out for a corner. Maybe I do need to be more direct. No, I'll leave it as is. I don't want to get carried away. Maybe we can take advantage of this corner here. Matsunaga. Can Nemec get his first goal for the club? Matsunaga is obviously taking his time because I've told them to. I mean, I'd be calling for the ref to give a yellow card there, but here we go. Nishino, oh my God! Toda was offside. What are you talking about? Oh, he blocked the keeper's view. Yeah, whatever. Maybe we'll get one last chance. Toda is running back with it, and no, that's the end of the game. Oh dear. You look at those stats, it was a fairly equal game. Yes, they probably had the better chances, but we definitely had some very good chances, and you know what? I think they deserve to get some praise because they actually did quite well. Our subs did quite well as well. Yamamura coming on the left-hand side, getting that assist. Got to tip my hat to him. I thought we were going to get absolutely mullered there, so I'm very happy with that. And unfortunately, that's where our episode ends today. We have got some very difficult games ahead of us. Our next game is against Kobe, and some of you may know Iniesta played for them a while back. So we're coming up against some heavyweights in the next few weeks. But when will I be back? That's the next question, and I think I'll be back for this game because I do want a good cup run this year. If we are going to have a terrible time with the league, I want to at least have a good cup run. So I'm going to go away, play the next, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games, and I'll be back for the League Cup in the next episode. So thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this episode and enjoyed me profusely sweating throughout this episode. Probably not. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. We've had a couple of new people sort of signing up recently and joining the journey, so if you are new to the channel, if you haven't watched any of the other videos, go back and watch the rest of them, and yeah, hit that subscribe button, and thank you again for watching, and I'll see you next time.